Hi folks, Prospector Gill here. Say, these are the concentrates I got from Nugget Lake. Um, as I said, I'm going to go through them. So, as far as I know, all the gold should be down in the bottom here. So, here we're going to go. This is the concentrates from this last weekend, actually. And I got a new tub for doing panning, which is kind of cool. I'm still going to pan into my other pans here, but I may have a little bit too much jet dry in there, but we'll see. We'll save that for later. Blondes and the black sands, I like to try and keep them separately. Just an FYI, after I do clean up all this stuff and I get the gold out, whatever I have left as far as for this stuff, I bring it back and I put it back in the creek, back in the same spot I got it from. Technically, you're not supposed to take anything away from there, material-wise, so I try and keep it all back. And like I said, I'm sorry I don't talk a whole lot when I'm panning, but I concentrate on looking for the shiny. I don't want to have any of it go out. It's so darn small. And there might not be anything in this pan. It might be all about down in the bottom of the pan, or the pail. Okay? You never know. That sure looks like. There's a flake. There's a couple. Ooh, come on over here.
Oh, hold on. Look at that. Can you put your finger by the... Thank you.
There's one, there's a couple there's there, one folded over here. There's a whole bunch in there, actually. So, alright, real quick here, let me pan this down a little bit more here. I do actually go through everything a couple times, just because I'm crazy that way. I seem to kind of find a little bit more here and there. I don't know if it's because I'm dumping it out when I'm panning it, or I just miss it. If it's stuck underneath a piece of gold, rock or something, I'm not real sure. But I generally find a couple more specks here and there when I go through it again. And see, you can hear it's starting to come on down. Gotta watch real close so the gold will come out. So that's probably a little bit better. see. See right there, there's a piece. Right there and right there. So you gotta be careful when you're cleaning it out. I make myself a cleaner or something because I have a real hard time separating all these little guys. One, two, three, four, five.
You can see a whole cluster of them right now in the video.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially when you angle it just right, that I can really see it. That's cool.
Oh. Alright, so this one's floating away. That's a nice piece. So I'm gonna suck him up. He's snufferable.
So are a lot of those though.
So what I'm gonna do, like I said, it's been a while since I panned. But there you go, it's in there. So that's just from that little scoop I put in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up, and I'm gonna clean up the rest of this stuff here. Yeah.
Can't see it when I do it. Okay, there we go.
And some over here.
Yep.
Okay, so that's quite a bit out of that one little scoop. So I've got the rest of this bucket to go. When I'm all cleaned up, I'll show you what I got in the pan. Okay, everybody have a nice afternoon. We'll see you later, Prospector. Get out. This is the last little scoop of concentrates. So I've been doing one scoop to one pan is what I've been doing. And then when I was done cleaning up the pan, I took pictures. There's just one picture of what I cleaned up. When I get all done, I'm gonna put everything that's in my snuffer bottle into the pan. So we'll have one full, like, whatever I have all together. Okay? So, again, I save everything and I go through. I know that there's a couple of flakes of gold that I did let out of my pan here quick. In with the black stuff. With the hematite and that kind of stuff. So, what I'm going to do here is just do this last pan. And it does take me a little while. I finally got my glasses yesterday. It only took 3 months because of the COVID. Blah, blah, blah. I wear trifocals, so it's been very hard to see with I got a bifocals by accident, and they were not the right prescription. So this whole time out in Colorado and everything else, I just haven't been able to see the way I'm supposed to be able to see. Alright, so I'm going to take them. Again, I'm going to go through this again. It's a little time consuming. I'm gonna get myself a Miller table or a spiral wheel or a blue bowl or something. Very, very small gold. Oh, it's in there. But I think I let some go out. Right there. 2 flakes there. So like I said, I go through it a couple more times to get a few more flakes. But for the gist of it, I'll show you what I got. Wisconsin gold, folks. Nugget Lake, Wisconsin. I'm actually quite tickled on how much we've got. Dog, get out of my sunlight. I love my dog, but it's a sunlight blocker for sure. There's a piece of gold right there. I'm trying to get it down. A couple flakes left in there. Want to see that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to dump my stuffer bottle out in here in just a second. Let's see what else I got. So, take the whole picture. You got the most of it over on this side. I got a little bit coming over this way. But there you go. Is that good? Alright, folks. Prospector Gill out. Hey, folks. Prospector Gill here. Alright, so here's what's going on. This was all the blondes that I panned out originally from everything, okay? This is the black sands that I panned from the concentrates, which I did go through again, but I forgot to take a picture and video of it. There was about 7 or 8 other little pieces of gold in here. I'm going to go through it again and use a magnet on it, and sometimes that gold is hiding in and around in the little sands. Okay, and then this is the stuff I got from that was floating around in the new tub here that I got. So I think there might be gold, 2 or 3 pieces of gold in here. I will look at that, and when I do all again, I will do another short little video. I do have some rocks here, however, that I think are pretty darn interesting. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean them up, and I am going to take some videos of them. And I'm going to crush a couple of them too. Just interesting the way that they are. Some seem to be a little mineralized. This one is cool. Just the cool rocks that were out there. Whenever I pan anywhere in different states and that type of a thing, I do take a rock or two with me, and for memories. Because when I get a little bit older, I'm going to get all senile and I'm going to forget everything that I was doing. So maybe the rocks will help. Just the thing that I do. So anyway, that'll be a whole new video with everything all nice and cleaned up, and just it's amazing. It's just, to me, it's just amazing, the different rocks, and I'm not a rock hound, but I really want to learn. So there's some kind of neat things in here, and I think there's a meteorite in here. When I find it, I will for sure let everybody know. I'm not for sure. And then here is the little golds that I found, and I'm gonna dry those out. And I don't really have a scale to weigh them, but I'll add them to my collection that I have in my file. So I appreciate everybody's time watching. And boy, I sure would like it if you folks could maybe press that like button or that subscribe button, maybe share a video or two, and help my channel out. I appreciate it very much. Prospector Gill out. Have a nice night.